Hello and welcome. Whoa, no, mustn't do that. That's not right. As I was saying, this is Forbes Momentum and this is the Volvo S90. A car that's so good at doing comfort that it just refuses to go fast. Right, that is a bit of a stretch, but there is a bit of truth in what I'm trying to say. You see, while Volvo was busy tinkering with the S90, which is a luxury sedan essentially comparable to Chris Hemsworth in a bathing suit, it just honestly feels like they started off with something really great, and then after that went on a seriously long lunch break, one that lasted till now. What I mean is that the S90 now comes with a 2-liter turbo petrol, and that's the only option you can get. That makes essentially 250 horsepower, 350 Nm, and now these are actually good, healthy figures. But this is also a mild hybrid. What that means is there's a 48-volt electrical system that essentially takes all the energy lost while braking and then pumps it back to the wheels as and when it can.
A perfect storm, a beautiful catastrophe.
This is great, in theory. What it means is that it should feel quite lively and quite sprightly, especially for a car of this size and weight. And honestly, it does. For about 3 seconds. You see, what happens is, let me put it this way, because when you start from a standstill, what happens is the car springs forward with a fairly genuine ferocity, and that's quite nice to see. But thereafter, it's not that rapid at all, as it just kind of gives up. You're just pushing daisies beyond that.
Storm, a beautiful catastrophe. Perfect storm, a beautiful catastrophe.
But I am happy to look past that because, as I implied earlier, the S90 has very obviously been sculpted by someone who just has never had any heartache. This has been created by someone who has pure joy in his or her heart. Were I to frame this car, for pictures to put up at home, I'd be sure to get at least 15 different frames, just so I can get it in every possible angle. It's that good looking.
The rain
Find me a person who can say bad things about being in here. Try it, because everything works. The seats, for instance, they're supremely comfortable, including the ones at the back. They have plenty of legroom, plenty of headroom, and you can even fit 3 at a pinch if you don't mind the central tunnel. On top of that, the dash is exquisitely laid out. It's minimalist and it's just great to see, essentially. And as an added bonus, the screen just works so well. It's intuitive, it's easy to use, it's just great. Now, the only issue, according to one of my friends, is that the aircon controls, they're within the touchscreen in a sort of sub-menu, and that makes it slightly fiddly to use while you're driving. To which I have to say, probably focus a little bit more on your driving and a little less on the aircon controls. Maybe put your passengers to use because, you have better things to focus on. I generally don't have a lot to criticize in this cabin because it is, honestly speaking, just such a nice place to be in. Even the functionality has now been updated so that there's more connected car tech. Google is a partner here, so Google Maps, the Google Assistant, Spotify, they're all included in the car. Very nice touch. On top of that, the Bowers & Wilkins sound system is an oral treat. Definitely one of the best stock systems I've heard in a car. And then there's 4-zone climate control, ventilated front seats, side and rear blinds, a sunroof, Kappa leather in sections, wireless charging, auto-dimming mirrors, lane keep assist, blind spot alert, cross traffic alert. The works essentially. But I want to whisk your attention to what I think is the biggest highlight of the S90. You see, in the S90, you waft to places. This is primarily thanks to the air suspension, of course, and what I can only assume is an invisible layer of soft, velvety cake right under the wheels. On the move, it is so comfortable inside the S90 that you actually begin to look for road imperfections. And that honestly is the only way to probably keep you awake while you're driving. Road noise is minimal, the engine noise barely filters in, and it's all of these things that come together that makes the S90 just such a perfect car for longer distances. The S90 then, it does not do fast. But so what? Our best relationships, those with other people, they're not based on flaws. And everyone has flaws. So why should this car be any different? Something to think about. The other clincher is that for the amount of money that Volvo is asking for the S90, you're getting a whole lot of car. There's no denying that. Anyway, that's my time. Thank you for watching. This is Forbes Momentum and I'm Raunak.